Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. We will start with the 10th class syllabus from today. So the first chapter that we'll be completing is quadratic equation, and here are the topics that we'll discuss in this chapter. First, we will do the introduction about what are quadratic equations. Then we'll move on to the solution of quadratic equation by the factorization method, and then the nature of roots. These are the topics that will be coming in your 10th board exams. There is another method of solution that is completing the square method, which has been cancelled from the final exams. So I will not discuss it in this video. But if you want, you can tell me in the comments and I'll make a separate video for that method. So let's continue with the chapter. Starting with the introduction, what are quadratic equations? So any equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is a quadratic equation of variable x. Quadratic equation of variable x. Let us suppose that px is a polynomial of variable x, which is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Then px is called a quadratic polynomial. Okay. Then if px equals to 0, then px is a quadratic equation. Okay. Because if px equals to 0, that means ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation where a, b and c are real numbers. That is the numbers on a number line. They can be negative, positive, decimals, anything, but they have to be real numbers. And a can never be equals to 0. Because if a turns 0, then this term ax square will become 0, and we will end up with the equation of the form bx plus c equals to 0, which is a linear equation because the highest power of x is 1. So a can never be equals to 0 in this form. Now continuing to the examples. Now let's see the first example. So in the first example, they are saying represent the following situations mathematically. The first part says John and Jevanti have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. And the product of the number of marbles they have now is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So let's see the before condition. So let the number of marbles that John had be x. Then the number of marbles that Jivanti will have will be 45 minus x because they together have 45 marbles. Now let's see the after condition. Now what happens now that they both lost 5 marbles. So the number of marbles that John has now is x minus 5. And Jivanti will have 45 minus x minus 5 marbles, which is equals to 40 minus x marbles. Now the condition here is the product of the number of marbles they have now is 124. That after losing 5 marbles each, the product of the number of marbles they have now is 124. That means the product of x minus 5 and 40 minus x is 124. So let's open the brackets, multiply. We are doing simple multiplication here. That's no big deal. So 40x minus x square minus 200 plus 5x equals to 124. Now subtracting 124 on both sides, we'll get minus x square plus 45x minus 324 equals to 0. Multiplying by minus 1 on both sides, we'll get x square minus 45x plus 324 equals to 0, which is the answer where x is the number of marbles that John has. So any value that satisfies this equation would be the answer. Okay, would be the number of marbles that John has. Any value of x. So that was asked to represent the following situation mathematically. So this is the mathematical representation of the problem. Coming to the next part. In the next part, they are saying a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Let us assume that the number of toys produced on that day be x. Then the cost of production of each toy will be 55 minus x. Now what was the condition for that day? Is the total cost of production was 750. Cost of each toy. These are the number of toys produced on that day. This is then this will be the cost of each toy, which is 55 minus x. And the condition given for that day is the total cost of production was 750. Now the total cost of production will be the number of toys multiplied by the cost of each toy. And this total cost is given in the question to be rupees 750. That means x times of 55 minus x is given to be 750. So opening the brackets, we'll get 55x minus x square equals to 750. Subtracting 750 on both sides, 55x minus x square minus 750 equals to 0. Multiplying by minus 1 on both sides, x square minus 55x plus 750 equals to 0. And this is the mathematical representation of the given problem. So any value of x that satisfies the equation will be the number of toys produced on that day. Moving on to the next example. In this example, they are asking us to check whether the following equations are quadratic or not. Starting with the first part. So what do we have to check? If for quadratic equation, we know that the condition should be that the equation should be of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where this term, that is a, can never be equals to 0. So we just have to check whether the equations fulfill this condition or not. Starting with the first part, which is x minus 2 whole square plus 1 equals to 2x minus 3. We all know that this identity, that is a minus b whole square equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. See, all these identities of a minus b whole square, whole cube, and all that, you have to remember these because they are very useful. They will be used again and again. You will have to remember these. So opening x minus 2 in the same way, with the help of the identity, we'll get x square plus 4 minus 2x plus 1 equals to 2x minus 3. Subtracting 2x minus 3 on both sides, we'll get x square plus 4 minus 2x plus 1 minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Opening the brackets, solving, we'll get x square minus 4x plus 8 equals to 0. Now it can be seen clearly that it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and the a is not equals to 0. The value of a is 1 and not 0. So yes, this is a quadratic equation. The next part is x times of x plus 1 plus 8 equals to x plus 2 x minus 2. Now opening the brackets and simply multiplying the terms, we'll get x square plus x plus 8 equals to x square minus 2x plus 2x minus 4. Bringing all these terms on this side of the equation, we'll get x square plus x plus 8 minus x square plus 2x minus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. Plus 2x and minus 2x will get cancelled out. Plus x square and minus x square will cancel out. We'll get x plus 12 equals to 0. Now this is not of the form ax square plus ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, because here the term, there is no term of ax square. Okay, ax square is 0 here. This is a linear equation because the highest power of x is 1. So this is a linear equation. So this is not a quadratic equation. Continuing with the third part, given as x times of 2x plus 3 equals to x square plus 1. Opening the brackets, 2x square plus 3x equals to x square plus 1. Bringing the right hand side to the left hand side, we'll get 2x square plus 3x minus x square minus 1 equals to 0. So we'll get x square plus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. This is the final equation and it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and the term a, the value of a is not equals to 0. So yes, this is a quadratic equation. Coming to the fourth part, which is x plus 2 whole cube plus 2x cube minus 4. So we all know the identity that a plus b whole cube equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, so opening this bracket with the help of this equation, we'll get x cube plus 8 plus 6x square plus 12x equals to x cube minus 4. Bringing the right hand side to the left hand side, we get x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8 minus x cube plus 4 equals to 0. Plus x cube and minus x cube will cancel out. The remaining equation will be 6x square plus 12x plus 12 equals to 0. Or if we divide both sides with 6, we'll get x square. We divide both the sides with 6, we'll get x square plus 2x plus 2 equals to 0. Now it can be seen clearly that this is of the form x square plus bx plus c. So this is a quadratic equation. So that's it to this video. In the next video, we'll start with exercise 4.1.